I muted family chat on WhatsApp and ended up at a formal party dressed like a hobo. I tried to post this story about a month ago, but I guess it didn't make it through moderation. Maybe it was my brand new account or the awful grammar. Either way, here we go again. Corrected and slightly less chaotic, hopefully. Also, I might be a bit drunk. So, please forgive any mistakes. Okay. South. We have this massive family chat on WhatsApp. It's a mix of everything. Photos, memes, links, birthday wishes, random good morning GIFs, you name it. But it also acts as a kind of family bulletin board. That's where everyone announces upcoming events, gatherings, who's getting married, who's having a baby, who's hosting Sunday lunch. Now, the day I joined that group, I muted it almost immediately. My phone would not stop blowing up with photos of toddlers covered in spaghetti or learning to use the potty. I love my family, but I also love sanity. So, yes, I muted the chat and forgot it existed. I'm the worst, I know, but I wasn't worried. My mom's the reliable type. She always gives me a personal call before any family event. And true to form, this past Friday, she called. Mom, do you remember the housewarming party tomorrow? Me. The housewarming what? Mom. John and Dorothy's place. It starts at 4 p.m. Check WhatsApp. And suddenly, in the far corners of my mind, a dusty light bulb flickered on. I vaguely recalled this being discussed at a previous family gathering. Right. I had agreed to go, so I figured, okay, let me bring something nice. An apple pie. Everyone in my family loves apple pie, and it's easy enough to whip up. Solid plan. Except I had to work overtime that Friday and didn't clock out until 7 p.m., which meant my trip to the farmer's market for good sour apples? Cancelled. I ended up at a huge supermarket instead, trying to salvage the plan. The apples there were meh. I Googled varieties on the spot and picked the least juicy ones. Not ideal, but I hoped it'd be fine. Saturday. Party day. I baked the pie. It looks normal. Decent even. I'm optimistic. By 4 p.m., the pie is packed. I've thrown on a coat and I'm just about ready to go. I plan to arrive at 5 p.m. Fashionably late. You know, make an entrance. I open the WhatsApp group to double-check the address. And that's when it hit me. Oh no. Dorothy had specifically asked not to bring food. They had catering. We don't want anything to go to waste, she wrote. Cool, 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 cool. But wait, there's more. They'd also posted a SharePoint link with gift suggestions. Really well organized, actually. There were cheap ideas like €5 IKEA glasses and pricier things like fancy coffee sets. Naturally, all the cheap items were already taken, but there was one gift they wanted in unlimited quantities. Plants. Perfect. I can do plants. They even had a thoughtful list, kid-safe, pet-safe varieties, and a separate list of toxic ones. I glanced through the second list and realized, horrifyingly, that every single plant I owned was on it. Honestly, my pets are walking miracles. Anyway, I now had a new mission. Go buy a beautiful, safe plant. Cue my outfit for this errand. Gray leggings that had clearly seen better days, a wrinkled white sweater, and 2 mismatched socks, one plain white, the other gray with stripes. I hadn't washed my hair, so I threw it into a greasy half ponytail with a random scrunchie. I looked like someone who just lost a fight with a laundry basket. But hey, it's just family, right? I drove to the nearest DIY store with a plant section. I found a beauty of a plant from the safe list. An enormous, glorious areca palm. Truly majestic. Also, €45. Then I realized I needed a pot. And soil. And leca. The only pot that looked remotely presentable was €50. Add in everything else? I spent €100. Meanwhile, my cousin Johanna had snatched up the €5 IKEA glasses a month ago. Genius. So now it's 3 degrees Celsius outside, and I'm in a cold parking lot, hunched over this palm, repotting it in the back of my car, wearing my formerly white sweater. By the time I was done, the sweater looked like I had wrestled a mud monster and lost. I tried to clean it off, but that just soaked it through and spread the mess. But hey, it's just family. They know I'm a disaster. They've accepted that. Right? Driving to the party, someone cut me off, and I had to slam the brakes. 2 things happened instantly. The open bag of soil spilled all over the passenger seat. The Areca palm face planted, half its leaves snapped clean off. I stared at the mess. The pot still looked nice, I told myself. And maybe they could plant something else in it. It's the thought that counts. Still, it's just family, right? Wrong. I should have realized. They said they had catering. And who hires catering for 15 people? Exactly. I walked into John and Dorothy's house, pie and plant in hand, stepped into the dining room, and froze. There were at least 50 people. The elders, dressed to the nines, the younger cousins, business casual. Everyone looked like they stepped out of a Zara catalog. And then, there was me, greasy hair, mismatched socks, a soaked, muddy sweater, holding a half-dead €100 plant. I didn't know whether to laugh or evaporate. But my family? They welcomed me warmly. Dorothy took the plant with a smile, looked at it, and said, "Good. You arrived. We were worried something happened. And this?" She pointed at the plant. "I need to hear this story. I'm never muting the family chat again. TLDR. I muted the family WhatsApp group, missed all the updates, showed up late to what I thought was a chill housewarming party, wearing borderline pajamas with greasy hair and a €100 plant I repotted in a freezing parking lot. The plant died. My pride died. Never muting again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the chaos, hit that like button and subscribe for more real-life disasters told with honesty and a bit of humor. See you in the next one.